its own cloud business, Google Cloud. It lags behind the commercial heights reached by its rivals Amazon and Microsoft, but revenue is growing. Wiz was founded in Israel 4 years ago, but is now New York based, and according to its website, currently works with dozens of top companies. And it expects to grow its workforce to around 1,300 people this year. Alphabet has been on a bit of a security shopping spree of late, acquiring 2 other cybersecurity businesses, including 2 years ago Mandiant for over $5 billion.
This deal could be worth $23 billion, but Google has a problem. It could now face questions from US antitrust authorities who have warned big tech companies against making large acquisitions. So earlier I spoke to Professor Bill Kovacic, who is from George Washington University. He is a former member of the US competition regulator, the Federal Trade Commission. I asked him why the purchase of a cloud cybersecurity company could spook regulators.
In the cloud, they're a distant third behind Microsoft and Amazon. That this transaction will enable them to compete more effectively against their 2 famous rivals, so that this has the promise of improving service delivery to users. Directions, threats that are not part of the conventional analysis in antitrust law, threats that involve creating what the DOJ has referred to as a moat around the position of dominance that the firms have. They've used this phrase repeatedly to describe the position.
Keep in the game, and at the end it was himself that fall and torn his ankle, and it wasn't the first injury he got during the tournament. He missed a couple of games, I think the last game in the group phase and the quarterfinals, because
wait and see. I do want to look ahead in the last minute or so of the programme to the next World Cup hosted in the United States. Are there concerns about security in light of the kind of videos that we're seeing at the moment?
A lot of people are talking about that. A lot of finals because.
Wait and see. I do want to look ahead in the last minute or so of the programme to the next World Cup hosted in the United States. Are there concerns about security in light of the kind of videos that we're seeing at the moment?
A lot of people are talking about that. A lot of fans are looking forward to see what is going to happen in America, but we have to be clear that this wasn't FIFA organization that is going to be during the World Cup. This is CONMEBOL, the South American Confederation, Football Confederation. So everybody are blaming them because it was at the last minute, the pitches weren't in perfect state, a lot of criticism from coaches, from players, so they are the ones that have to have a lot of answers in the next few months.
Thank you so much. That's BBC Mundo's Jose Pinochet coming down to talk about what happened at the final of Copa America in Miami. If you haven't seen that video, I do urge you to pop along to BBC News Online, click on the most watched tab and you'll see that video. It's only a minute long, but it's a minute of absolute chaos, as Jose described, of people climbing into those ventilation shafts to get into the Hard Rock Stadium, which hosted that final. Ticketless fans forcing their way in, as I mentioned, children, families crying. It really was a very worrying scene. And the other video that I should mention is from BBC Verify. We did talk to Verify earlier in the programme, if you were with us, and Verify have been summarising and grouping together the various footage that we have of what happened at Saturday's rally in Pennsylvania and that attempted assassination on former President Donald Trump. And the videos that they've gathered show how the gunman shot at Trump despite the public alerting police. That's one of our, or has been rather, one of the most videos as well. No surprise. That over on our live page, which is covering all things Trump at the moment. But for now, stay with us because there is plenty more OS coming up.
This is the BBC World Service, where Copper Bullets continues.